will ye love simplicity.
And that's what we saying to all you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. How long are you motherfuckers gonna be simple, man? How long are you gonna love this simple shit?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And you fools hate knowledge, man. That's why y'all come up here, you hear what we say for about 2 minutes, and then you walk away, because you hate to hear knowledge.
Turn you and my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
And that's what the Most High does. He makes known his words unto the prophets, unto his servants. That's why don't nobody else understand the Bible.
I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
That's right, because none of you people regard what we're out here saying. None of you people regard when we tell you that America's gonna be destroyed. You keep walking down the street looking for the next club to go into.
Let me ask some of that. If you're a so-called Hispanic, a so-called Negro, a so-called Native American, you should be in flocks standing right here listening to this word. Because your whole life and salvation is on the line for it. If you're a man, you should be desiring to do this. If you're a woman, you should be listening so you can tell your husband to come out here and try to give y'all an opportunity to save yourselves.
Right.
25. But ye have said at not all my counsels and with none of my reproof.
That's right. Get that real fast.
This is Sirach 17 to 25. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins.
Hey, so that goes to you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Return unto the Lord and forsake your sins. Cut all this bullshit out. Stop trying to be like this so-called white man. Stop trying to survive in this so-called white man's world. His world's about to be destroyed.
Right.
Make thy prayer before his face and offend less.
That's right, man. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. Meaning stop sitting, cut the bullshit out. Yeah, the so-called white man is going into slavery.
If you're not the oppressor, choose none of his ways. Keep going. Anyway, Proverbs 26, 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity.
Hey, so the Most High is saying, since you don't want to listen to his word when it's being spoken, when this martial law comes, when these race riots happen, when you're starving to death, the Most High is going to laugh at you. Scripture said the Lord is going to laugh at your calamities. While you begging and pleasing for the Lord to come save you, calling on Jesus, the Most High is going to laugh at you. Because for one, you don't even know the true name.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
So the Most High says he's going to mock when your fear cometh. He's going to mock you. Just like you do to his prophets, he's going to mock you when that time comes.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
That's right, man.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Hey, so during that martial law, during the race wars, when you starving to death, when this disease is running rapid, you're going to call upon the Lord, but he's not going to answer. Go ahead.
They shall seek me early, but shall not find me.
That's right, man. So y'all niggas going to be seeking the Most High early, but you ain't going to find him. You're going to get your ass put to death.
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
That's right, man, because you niggas hate knowledge. All you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you hate knowledge. You hate the fear of the Most High. Because the fear of the Most High means you got to cut all the rest of the bullshit out.
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsels. They despise all my reproof.
That's right, man. You despise the Most High reproof. You got any
Therefore shall they eat of their fruit of their own way.
That's right, man. So you're gonna you're going to eat of your doing. You're going to pay of all your doing.
This is
and be filled with their own devices.
That's right, man.
For the turn away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
That's right, the prosperity of fools is going to destroy you, man. Because all you niggas want to be like who? Drake, Lil Wayne, Big Sean, Meek, what the fuck is that nigga named? Meek Mill and shit, man. That's the prosperity of fools. But that shit destroys our people, man. Because all these bitches want to do is be hoes, and all these niggas want to do is be D-boys.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 10. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations.
That's right, man.
Which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. For whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable. And back at the top. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations.
That's right, man. So you ungodly are going to be punished according to the bullshit that you was imagining, man. According to your own imaginations. You thought nothing was going to happen to you. So guess what? Your judgment's going to come suddenly. It's going to come when you least expect it, man.
Which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord.
That's right, man.
For whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is vain.
Your hope is vain. So your hope to succeed in America is a vain thing, because America is going to be destroyed. So why do you hope to succeed or to get established in a foundation in a place that's about to be destroyed soon? You should be looking to get right with the Lord so you can make it out of here. Fuck a degree. I seen this thing on the news. There's people burning up their master's degrees, burning up their PhDs. Because this is probably more unemployed alumni college students than it is people who even graduated from high school.
Right.
Their hope is vain, their labors unfruitful, and their works unprofitable.
Your labors and your works are unfruitful and unprofitable, man. Hey, for the elect's sake, for the men of the Lord, you know, even though we have to work in this society, it's not unfruitful and unprofitable because we know why we work from day to day. It's to make it from day to day, man. We don't work so we can make it a year from now, so we can make it 5 years from now. We work to survive from day to day until this place gets destroyed, man.
Is that it? No, I was going to jump in. Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes. Start at verse 2. No, I'm starting at the top. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanity, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanity. All is vanity.
Hey, all this shit is vanity, man. Everything that's going on right now is vanity. Meaning, it doesn't mean shit. Because this place is going to get destroyed, man. So for all you crackers, y'all might as well go out and live it up and have fun. Because your kingdom is coming to an end. And then you're going to get put in slavery.
Go ahead, get that. I say, did that. Yeah.
Ezekiel 35 and 1.
That's right, right?
Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
That's right. And Mount Seir, that's the representation of you so-called white people. So the Lord told us to set our face against you so-called white people, against Mount Seir. Go ahead.
And prophesy against it.
And prophesy against you. What are we here, Jeremiah 28:8? What are we here to prophesy against you so-called white people about, man? What are we here to prophesy against America about? Because that's what we out here for, to wake up the elect and to prophesy against this wicked-ass nation.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
It's not this a country. It's not this so-called a great kingdom. So we're sitting here to prophesy against it. Of what?
Of war.
Of war. World War III. Race wars. Civil war. Class wars. Go ahead.
And of evil.
Of evil. Bad times. Go ahead.
and of pestilence.
Diseases. Go ahead.
The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the words of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
That's right. So all these prophets who prophesy peace, where's the peace at? How come this nigga still getting killed out in the middle of the streets in broad day? How come there's still war going on? Because we ain't here to prophesy about peace yet. We're here to speak about war.
How come this nigga getting killed in your church?
In your church, man. How come your pastors is getting put to death? And your deacons?
Okay. Back in Ezekiel 35:3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
So the Lord said he's against you so-called white people.
What? I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Hey, that's right. The Most High is going to make this place most desolate via the nuclear destruction, man. That Esau, man.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. That's smart, bro. That's what he was doing. That's what you anybody should be doing. Whatever the fuck folks your boat, do it now. Because when we get in power, when the Most High come back, when the Lord come back, through the power of the Most High, it's over for you. You're gonna be hell on you.
Right.
And I'll meditate hell on you. 35:4 in Ezekiel, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate.
That's right. The Most High is going to lay America desolate, man. He's going to make this land empty.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
And that day, you crackers are going to know that the Most High is about his business, and that he means what he say, and that he's a so-called black man.
Right.
And that day, you're really going to fear the Lord once you see that he's a so-called black man.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and thou hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
That's right, man. And how did you so-called white people shed the blood of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? Through slavery and captivity. That's how we shed your blood. But yet y'all love these white people, man. Y'all think these white people can't do nothing wrong. This white man is the devil.
Thou hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and in the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's right, man. So it said, you shed the children of Israel blood by the force of the sword in the time of our calamity, in the time when we was being brought down by the Babylonians. That's what the so-called white people did, man. That's why this white man is the devil.
Right.
This white man is the devil, man. And for any of our people that want to be joined to the white man, you get them put to death along with the white man.
Right.
Yeah, y'all both got it bad, man.
Cheers, man.
Both got it bad, man. Go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, says the Lord God, I will command thee blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
That's right. So the Most High saying blood is going to pursue you, so-called white man, because of what you did to the children of the Lord.
Well, I turn that camera here and let me speak a little.
You put us on slavery, man.
Nah.
You so-called white people put us in slavery, so we gonna put you in slavery. You so-called white people killed us with the sword. We're gonna kill you with the sword. We're gonna put you white people and your kids to death. And you
Do it moving.
Hey,
Do it moving.
and all you white loving sticks too.
Do it moving. Do it moving.
And you a pussy just as well as he is, but you even hanging with a motherfucker like that.
Still, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
That's right. So blood is going to pursue the so-called white man. Get matter of fact, hold Obadiah. Get Isaiah 13. Throw hands, join your hand.
Gotcha.
Not throw hands, join your hand, but those that's joined unto them. This is God.
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
Hey, so the Most High said he's going to make this land most desolate, along with the so-called white man. Hey, but you're listening, right? But you're paying attention, right, faggot? Right? But you're paying attention, right? Shut the fuck up, you faggot. You child molester. You faggot. Go ahead.
Yeah, in true essence of the devil that you are, the cowardly devil that you are, do that shit moving. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Everyone that is found during those times, man, during these race wars, if you're not of the children of Israel, you're going to be killed, man. You're going to be thrust through. Go ahead.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
And if you spit, you niggas, you Native Americans, want to be joined to the so-called white man, you're going to get killed with the so-called white man. Just like that spick up here, defending his white homeboy and shit. You're going to get killed before he does. Because why? Judgment got to begin at the house of the Most High first, right?
I'm going to start back up at 7. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
That's right, man. So the Most High is going to destroy America.
This is Nahum chapter 3. Woe to the bloody city.
And who's the bloody city? That's America, man. So the Bible is saying destruction to the bloody city, because this land was built upon blood. This land was stolen in bloodshed and then built up with the blood of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. So the Bible is saying destruction to this place. Right. Well,
I'm going to jump down to verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
The well-favored harlot is America. So America's going to be destroyed because of its multitude of whoredoms. It's homosexuality. It's evolution. It's Darwinism, it's Scientology, all that bullshit, man. This place is going to be destroyed because of that.
The mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
That selleth nations through her whoredoms, man. So America has nothing but destruction coming to it.
And families through her witchcraft.
That's right, man.
Hey, let me speak on that, because that witchcraft right there is what got a lot of these people all caught up.
Right.
They'll see Caesar Borgia and be offended and really not even want to stop and see what this is about. They just too pissed off at this image. That's a witchcraft. That's sorcery. That has your mind and spirit trapped in folly.
Hey, and that's why that spick that stepped up to defend that white dude.
This is the Bible.
Because of this picture.
What?
You believe the Bible?
Do you not believe the Bible?
Yeah, you believe the Bible.
Well then, if I'm preaching out of it, wouldn't I believe in it? Yeah, of course. I wouldn't be standing out here looking foolish preaching out of the Bible if I didn't believe in it.
Who's this? Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That's Jesus?
Yeah.
For real? That's what he looked like?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like?
Who told you that?
Revelations 1:13. Again. So this is what Jesus looked like, right here. He had long hair like this. He had reddish white skin and probably blue eyes. He looked like that?
No, I don't like this.
You don't like it?
I like Jesus.
You like
But Jesus don't look like that.
What's your nationality? Egyptian? So-called. Yeah, we're Israel. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Right? Yeah, we're Israel, man. We're the nation of Israel. And you guys more than likely aren't, y'all more than likely are an Egyptian. Y'all more than likely are the seed of Ishmael.
The Old Testament and the New Testament.
Because the original, get the Bible different.
We believe in all the Bible, Old Testament and the New Testament.
The Old Testament and the New Testament and the Apocrypha.
What's the testament? What's testament mean? What's testament mean?
The Apocrypha.
What does the word testament mean? It means covenant. Who does the Lord have a covenant with? Israel. Lord had a covenant with Israel. And you guys, y'all aren't the real Egyptians. You guys are more than likely Ishmaelites. But you're from the land of Egypt, right? You're from the land of Egypt, right?
Yeah.
What was Egypt's ancient name?
Egypt?
Yeah, what was his ancient name before the Greeks ruled? Before the Greeks took over?
The Coptic.
Coptic?
Yeah.
No.
Iba.
It's biblical name. It's Mizraim.
What?
Mizraim.
Right? No.
Mizraim. Mizraim.
Israel? Yeah. This is Zonovan's comeback Bible.
Because y'all saying y'all Egyptians. So you come from the line of Ham? You're Hamites?
Yeah.
You are?
This is Zonovan's Compact Bible Dictionary, page 213. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, probably born about 96 years before the flood.
So it says Ham is the youngest son of Noah, born 96 years before the flood. You know who Noah was, right? Noah was the man who survived the flood that built the ark. Now Noah survived with his 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
That's right. That's right.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
One of 8 persons to live through the floods. Go ahead.
I want to understand.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
He became the progenitor of the dark races. Go ahead.
Not the Negroes.
Not the Negroes, because we're Israelites. Go ahead. But the Egyptians are Hamites. Go ahead. Ethiopians, which are Africans. Go ahead.
Libyans.
Africans.
And Canaanites.
Africans. So the true Egyptians are Africans. And really, we don't care about the Egyptians, but you Ishmaelites need to know your nationality. Y'all are not Egyptians.
Everybody want to be somebody else.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, the white man letting them be whoever you want to be. Everybody pick a card and play it.
Fuck it.
Might as well. It ain't ever gonna be. We don't get a pick.
Man.
The people that's really got the face on the card, we ain't gonna get the pick.
Hey, follow the second great dignity, man. You got bitches out here that want to be dudes.
And in Egypt, gratification purchases, Egypt, one of the meanings of Egypt is Coptic. That's why he said Egypt's original name was Coptic. No, Egypt, one of the meanings of Egypt is Coptic.
We come out here and, like you said, man, we come out here to hurt people's feelings. Because we in that day and time where, hey man, the Most High is sealing up his elect. If you're not coming into this and diligently seeking the Most High like there is no tomorrow, chances are you fall under this destruction that we be talking about.
Right.
Chances are, you know what I'm saying, like you devils out here that are proud as fuck, hey, chances are y'all already know your time is up. That's why you live so reckless.
Right.
That's why you behave like you got one life to live, because you know what's coming. Y'all were able to hide our heritage from us. Good.
This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right. And he knows those bounds that are appointed. You gotta believe that. Because if Esau knows that he's an Edomite, he knows a little bit more than he's letting y'all on to. That's why he tried to hide your nationality from you. Most High planned it that way. Because as soon as the brothers started waking up and realizing that they were Israelites, we started giving them these motherfucking devils hell.
Right.
Start giving these heathens hell. You got Jake finally standing up to be a man. Not taking your shit no more. You got Omar Thorntons running around.
Right.
You black bitches is getting y'all asses whooped these days. Right. You know? There's a spirit out in the world of fed upness. I just made that up. You know? The sick of the shit. And rightfully so. That's all. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's right.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him, through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
Hey, you better be sighing and crying if you're an Israelite. You better be out here giving these folks hell.
Right.
You gotta tell the white man that he's the devil.
Right.
You gotta tell him that his kingdom is on its way out. You gotta tell him that this is the only thing you got to look forward to. Mr. White Man, you gotta tell these simple ass jakes stop cooning. Take the tight pants off. Gird up thy loins like a man.
That's right. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
And he ain't even brought down that wrath yet. So you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are breathing easy for a minute. But please believe that hell is right around the corner. Because all these movies that he's coming out with is talking about that chip that he's about to implement. It's talking about martial law. It's talking about zombies. We even stopped talking about zombies for a minute like that shit wasn't really happening a minute ago. That was a test run. There's gonna be all kind of madness running around in these streets.
Right.
Wild animals. Go ahead.
Just about that time to get out of this bullshit, this side of crime. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is the high time to awake out of sleep.
Wake up out of your sleep. And that sleep doesn't, because people try to read this book verbatim and take shit literally. No, you are spiritually asleep. You are spiritually dead. You're not conscious to what's really going on in front of you. If you sitting at home watching TV all day and playing video games, you have no clue what real life is about. If you get out here and dress like your favorite rapper, you have no clue what's going on.
This is Ezekiel 37:10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. That's right, because he said, the brother said, that a lot of you people are dead, man. You're spiritually dead. You're physically living, but spiritually you're dead. But once the word of the Most High enters into the elect, they start living again, spiritually. Because they let go all of the bullshit customs and philosophies and ideologies of this bitch-ass land called America. They let go of all that bullshit that the so-called white man is pushing.
Let me add to that. And just to say this, for you so-called church Christians, that's how you were born again. Because you let off the man that was once into this world doing all the things that this world do. You gotta let all that go. That man must die so that the real man, the real spirit that you're supposed to be, that's gonna really walk by the ways of this word, is now born. And you do have to start off as a little baby to get understanding. There's gonna be some bumps, bruises, and headaches along the way, but eventually you learn.
Right.
Because, like I said, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I thought as a child, but now that I'm a man, you gotta put those childish things away. Man, you can't be 30-something years old playing video games all day and expect to be taken seriously.
Call of Duty Warriors.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ephesians 4:17. This I say therefore and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk. That again. That ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk.
And that Gentiles is talking about Israelites that don't even know that they're Israelites.
Right.
They're keeping the customs of the land that they're in. They too busy being Americans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and shit like that. Niggas, Crips, and Bloods. Go ahead.
In the vanity of their minds.
That's right. There you go. The illest nigga in Nebraska, so to speak. The dopest rapper. Go ahead.
Having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of the Most High God.
That's right.
Through the ignorance that is in them.
That's right.
Because of the blindness of their heart. That's the blindness of your mind, because you lack common sense. You know, I was just going to say, because self-preservation is a natural thing. But what do you people do? You do the things that kill you. You eat the foods that kill you. You smoke and do the drugs that kill you. You drink till you damn near are poisoned to death.
They say self-preservation is the first law of nature. So why is it our people the only one to live a self-destructive lifestyle? Everything they do risks their life on a daily basis. They wake the fuck up, go smoke some shit, or think about committing some kind of wickedness. They put on all the bright ass colors or something and run in the wrong neighborhood, hoping to prey on somebody or be preyed upon. You know what I'm saying? You get to scheming on the next man's wife. You get to scheming on how much money you gonna make doing some kind of bullshit. What's that? What is preservation of your life? How is that preserving your life at all? To truly preserve your life, you gotta give it back to the Creator who created it.
Right.
This is self-preservation. The first law of nature: fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
Let me quickly say
What?
this is Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's right. Hey man, it says the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. Wisdom and these niggas, especially these 5%ers, talk about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You have none of that. You don't fear the Most High.
Because
Let me speak on that.
one way you get knowledge and wisdom is through following the commandments, man. That's your knowledge and wisdom.
And I just was gonna say about the 5% thing. You know, they're basically the knowledge and wisdom that they have is knowing how to confuse you and make you feel like you don't know shit. How to talk around them actually not knowing something. They know just a pinch to say that they know enough. Or I know an acronym that you don't know about. I know how to use what's the as an antonym when the word means something different. Yeah, I know how to use metaphors. You know today's math? Yeah, 1 + 1 is 2. Nigga, same old shit. You don't try to use that to try to confuse the next man. You're supposed to edify. If you know something.
He's talking about, okay.
This is Ecclesiastes 12. 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
That's good.
It's Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right. Hey, because it says that wisdom is going to be the stability of thy times. The only reason we not out here lost in the sauce like the rest of you idiots out here walking around pissy drunk aimlessly is because we have the stability of knowing, like, man, you can't keep doing this shit. You ain't got this shit ain't gonna last forever. All this is gonna come to naught. These cities are gonna be laid waste.
Right.
Fun, fuck that. We'll have fun in the kingdom. Right now it's time to labor. It's time to put your hand to the plow and not look back.
So Isaiah 33. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's right, the fear of the Lord, not the fear of the white man.
That's right.
Not like some of these simple niggas that hear us talking about these crackers and be like, man, these niggas crazy. No, these men are bold. Bold as a lion.
That's right.
That's something that most Negroes will not ever do in their life. Take anything serious rather than the bullshit they got going on.
That's right.
These bitches is serious to these niggas. These dumbass niggas. Smoking weed is serious to these dumbass niggas. Not fearing the Most High. Walking off talking shit and smirking is serious to these niggas. Come.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
That's right. And all y'all have afflicted us, man. You heathens. I'm starting running down the list. You crackers.
Right.
You gooks.
Right.
And you niggas. You niggas have afflicted your own people more than anybody else. Because y'all been raised by women. Y'all emotional motherfuckers. Yeah?
And it's the white man that pushed y'all to do that, though. He pitted y'all against each other, so he wouldn't have to have his fingerprint on it no more. Right. But we saw through that, though, because our people have taken up his traits of being liars and covetous, you know what I'm saying? Trying to covet every damn thing, trying to steal up everything, loving money, loving what you consider power. Right. Real power is the wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures.
Because the brother said, you know, a lot of you niggas is emotional because y'all raised up by y'all wicked ass mothers, man. It says Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors. And those children is talking about Esau, man. Because Esau is the one oppressing us. And when it means children are to be younger than, it means to be insignificant too. So the scripture is saying, as for the Lord's people, which are your Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the so-called white man is their oppressor. And women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
That's right. They that lead thee cause you to go off. You know what I'm saying? These dumbass pastors, these ratchet ass mamas of ours, you know what I'm saying? They the ones that got us all fucked up.
That's right.
Back in the early 70s, you know what I'm saying? It was a popular thing for men to be real men.
That's right.
To be protectors of the community, to look after the children, to guide the household, to tell these women that they supposed to be in order. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as the white man put the crack in there and snatched all the men out, then you left with a bunch of lost and confused, doped up whores trying to raise men. Of course that spells disaster. You can't play with matches if you covered in kerosene and expect not to get burnt.
Right.
But these are prophecies coming to pass.
They have no clue.
They ain't got nothing to do with geography.
But they don't want to know either. It's like, because there's an obligation, when you have knowledge, there's an obligation to you. When you know, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
There you go. Have a good night, guys. Yo, it's a damn shame that it's always somebody of the other nation that even stopped to even look. You know what I'm saying?
They took a good look.
A good look. And even asked a question. Jake walking, fanning his head and scoffing all that shit. Hey man, I'm glad that justice is what the fuck y'all are doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if there was
another Salak, go ahead. No, Salak, brother. My bad. There was a scripture right there that said if it was preached unto the other nations, they would have hearkened. You know?
Yeah, and that's real. They do. They hearken. Our people ain't trying to get this. You know what I'm saying? If there was a scripture that said there will be only certain many people out of each city, it would make me feel even better because we're the only ones out here doing this. All you other jacks would be, all right, I see you in the kingdom pimping.
That's the best thing you got, man.
I'll spit you out during that time.
Straight up. Don't worry, you'll come back. But in the meantime, between time, man, y'all tending to folly like a motherfucker.
Right.
You got our people defending the white man. Then you got the white man saying that this is not the true image of Jesus. Tell me this not ass backwards.
Let me clarify what she said. She said, the question she asked was, is it true that,
She was like, it's true. People nowadays don't realize that that's not
realistic?
Yeah.
The thing about the region he came from, that makes no sense.
Right.
How can you have this image, the camera pointing there, how can you have this image, and believe that he came out of Israel? Because there was when was the last time the white man was in there besides now with these fake ass Jews? They had to get that land. Think about how much these other nations tried to cover that land.
So-called white man was not in Israel in concentrated numbers before the 1940s.
Right, exactly. So how could he possibly look like that? That's just that's a historical fact. That's why it says you guys lack common sense.
He says a historical fact, like niggas read.
Like niggas pay attention to history.
Yeah.
That shows you how stupid this country is. It has to be destroyed. I guess they were from another country or some shit, or they've been outside the States and got some knowledge. Because they said, I don't believe Americans still think that that's what Jesus looked like.
Hey, and you see, one of the things about history, they say if you don't learn from it, it's bound to repeat itself. And here we are on the brink of civil war. Again, these motherfuckers didn't learn from their mistakes. Wasn't supposed to. It was prophesied that this kingdom gotta come down.
Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
Because the easiest way for a country or a kingdom to downfall is from the inside.
Right.
That's why they destroy us with us. You know what I'm saying? The genocide of our people was put into place by our enemies. Give them crack, make them poor. They go fight it out amongst themselves. They go kill each other.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing new. But that's just a reflection of things to come. That's how your kingdom is gonna fall, from the inside out. Because I really, you know what I'm saying, am amazed about how, these states that are seeding, those are gun-toting states, man. In Texas alone, that's a nation.
Yeah.
Where you think Blackwater came from? Blackwater been over there putting in the most work overseas. They have a huge base in Texas. What?
It says Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor. City against city and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
That right there is civil war. That Egypt versus Egypt, kingdom against kingdom. It's all admitted the people that make up the melting pot, which is America, is now civilly going against each other. And like the scriptures say, a house divided against itself shall not stand. That's another key note that America's going to be destroyed.
That's right.
I'll tap this real quick. Deuteronomy, just a line out of this. Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Like the brother said, history repeats itself if you don't learn from it. So he bringing us into Egypt again because we didn't learn from it the first time. That was all I had.
I mean, but that's a good point. It keeps happening. Our people kept going into captivity because they kept doing, hey, you know what, white man, your ass is going into slavery.
That's right.
Shake your fucking finger at that, you bastard.
That's right.
Red piece of shit.
Look, keep looking. I got something, bro.
I'm glad these crackers are in their proudest state, though. You know what I'm saying? Where you can just feel like you can walk around and fuck with the black man like that. Still in this day. Knowing these niggas ain't got no sense.